Hi everyone, in this video I'll be demonstrating the use of the print line and print methods. I'm also going to be using character data types. So I'm going to actually start declaring two char variables using the char data type. I'm going to call my first variable user entry 1 and user entry 2. Next I'm going to ask the user to enter a letter. First I'm going to use the print method just so I can show you what this looks like, and I also want to print a message to say which version I'm using. Enter a character, and next I'm going to grab user input and place it into that character variable. I'm going to use my scanner reference and I'm going to use the next line method. Now because this is a string and that's a character data type, I actually need to extract from the string only the first letter. So I'm going to use the char method. And I only want the first letter. So assuming that the user types in the word apple, we only want the first letter. So the first letter is the first index. So this is actually equivalent to this string will have the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So getting the index 0 is going to give us an A, index 1 is going to give us a P, and so on. So I've only wanted the first letter. Now I'm going to do the same for the other one, for the other variable, but this time I'm going to use the print line method. Okay. I'm going to run the program and let's just see what this would look like. Okay, so you'll notice that when I'm printing a letter, it is on the same line. This is because I'm using the print method there. I'm going to hit enter, but you'll notice that when I type another letter for the second one using the print line method, it actually executes this statement and then places it in a new line. So the data entry would be on a new line rather than on the same line. So that is the difference between print and print line. Okay, let's see what this would look like when we display this to the user. All right, so we'll take this one. So first I'm going to use a print method, and using print, just change the message, print the character, and I'll print user entry 1. And now I'm going to do the same, but this time I'm using print line and user entry 2. Okay, let's run the program again and let's see what we get. So I'll just say A, same line, on a new line B. So you'll notice that the first print statement would actually print out the result, and there isn't a new line. So whatever comes after that is going to be stuck on whatever value that was entered by the user, or whatever comes there in the print statement, which was user entry 1. That was the last part of the statement. So the next statement will actually be stuck to it, but then anything after that is actually on a new line because of the line method. So let me just do a couple of these just to make my point a little bit more clear, and more of them. And let's just see the difference, because okay, so A and B. Okay, so you'll notice the first 4 statements here, they kind of stuck to each other. So just a sec, I'll do this instead. So you'll notice that the first statement, that's 1, on the same line 2, on the same line 3, and on the same line 4. And then the other 4 statements are actually, that's the first one. So the first print line method goes on the same line, then a new line is printed, and then the other 3 are displayed there. So which one to use? It's really up to you. It really depends on what you wanted to have. Did you want users input to be on the same line, or did you want the new input to be or the user input on a new line. Did you want the data to be displayed on the same line, or did you want it to be having a new line afterwards? It really depends on what you wanted. And that's about it. I'll see you in the next one.